Greetings, Sir and Sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to Factory Fun, the series in which you tell me which robots to try from the community factory, and I do so to the very best of my ability, giving my honest first impressions of the bot, and of course, rating it out of 5 in both style and combat. But before we get into the robot we're currently seeing in front of us, I would just like to make a few clarifications about the last episode. The last episode had a bit of a mixed reaction because in the video I didn't speak about strafing mode in the slightest, even though the robot was clearly built for strafing mode. First of all, I would like to say sorry, I was not meant to upload the video in that sort of state. I honestly did do a whole clip about me talking about strafing mode, but I ended up removing it. It was after the first battle before the second, but I kind of stammered the whole way through that segment. So rather than just trying to keep little bits of it while talking about strafing, I thought it would be best to simply remove it and then talk about it later. Well, I forgot to talk about it later now, didn't I? So, in the end, I didn't talk about strafing mode in the slightest, and that could have impacted my combat score, which I would just like to say, it really didn't. That was something I was thinking about, and when I talked about the positioning of the weapons and such, it was still going to clip side to side whilst you were turning towards an opponent. Of course, you would be facing the opponent a lot faster with strafing mode, and you still couldn't shoot backwards, directly up, or directly down with that much effectiveness because of the weapons being on the arms themselves. So with that out of the way, I just thought that did need a bit of an explanation because it was a massive oversight on my part, and I do tend to try and look at a robot in the best possible light, and that just made it seem like I was ignoring the most obvious way that robot should have been played. So, onto the robot we see in front of us, the Goliathon Mk I. Just a bot that wants to fly, climb on things, and destroy smaller robots. Destroy smaller robots, rather. So, at first glance, it looks like the generic flyer-walker hybrid. It looks very nice. It's using the wolf leg, sadly, which is making it far more expensive than it should be, and probably putting it out of the reach of some players. It is also, again, using flags on the back. Of course, that's fine for me. Yay for infinite robots constantly fluctuating, but it could be a bit of an issue for people who want to purchase it in the future. We look at the weapons. I believe they are the second largest rail, although I will check that once we purchase it, and of course there are some issues with the placement, as looking left and right very well may clip, although I feel like this should always be on some form of cliff and thus always firing at an angle, which should certainly lessen that. We also have the adorable little radar and such, so yeah, it looks like a decent robot, nothing really to complain about looking at it. As long as it flies in a fairly decent manner, I have no real issue in the initial looking at it, other than, of course, like I say, the weapons somewhat clipping. So, let's purchase it, as always, with the full forge cost, and have a quick look-see at the weapons themselves. There we are. We have 42 of them, which means they are, yes indeed, the Rail Decimator, which is one off the Rail Eraser. Now, I haven't actually really had a chance to use these yet since the patch came live with the changes to weapon tiering, so it will be quite interesting to see just how well they do in addition to the robot itself. So, with all that out the way, let's get into a battle. Oh, actually no, one last thing I should mention. I am now level 150 at long last. The press account was updated, which means I can now purchase any robots you put in the description, not only the ones level 109 and lower. Into Team Deathmatch we go. Just before we restart, I would just like to show how bad this bug can truly be. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount up on here, so that our weapons couldn't possibly clip firing here, and then we're going to just continuously fire. One is now stuck, 2, 3, 4, and as we can see, the top ones wouldn't have had a chance of clipping into anything, and yet at the same time, there we go again. It seems like the top 4 clip fairly consistently. But not always. That's the funny thing, it's not always, and that's what makes it so frustrating. Recharging to full, so we can do one more volley just to showcase this again. And just to show that it's definitely not the robot, that's the main reason of this. And that was one of the bottom ones also clipping into apparently the very air itself. Okay then, I'll be restarting the game and coming back, and hopefully the bug will have fixed itself. The game is reset, and let's see if it'll actually work correctly now. It is definitely a client-side problem, but let's just make sure this has now fixed it. There we go, that's better. So as we can see, just restarting the game, the bug is completely fixed. And normally, it's an issue with playing the game for too long. It's the same issue that causes the laser shots to simply go invisible in some battles. But I have just logged into Robocraft less than 30 minutes ago before starting that recording. In fact, it was about 20 minutes, so not quite sure why it happened that time. Anyway, Team Deathmatch, try 2. Let's see if this works out. And here we go then, try 2, this time hopefully with a functional robot. It would be very, very lovely if we could actually test this in a fair battle. Hello, good of my teammates to actually load in. This time, I'm going to go over here. Now we could go for the bugged out area over there and simply hide in the terrain, but I feel like that's a little bit cheap. Although, lots of people are using it, so it would only be following the trend. I don't really know where to go over on this side. I normally camp over there. Of course, they're all going the other way. Like I said, every time, without fail. If I go one way, they'll go another. Yeah, oh, I thought we actually hit him then, but apparently not. Also, wasn't really quite paying attention to where that rock started. Spot everyone we can, there we go. The Teslas went that way, so we need to be careful about that. There's a flyer up there, flyer walker like us. Okay, well, at least that got him to back off. The enemy have killed 2, we have killed 1, and you are fighting nothing. I think you may have actually won. Now that cliff was to be expected, like I say. Firing to the side when we're on a flat surface will likely cause quite a few clipping shots. Wish I had a plasma backup right now. There we go, goodbye. Ah! Your mask is gone! That was the important thing though. Well, we hit him. We definitely hit that Tesla. So, okay, got him again. He has 1 hover left, and our shot clipped into ourselves. Oh, darn, it's got a camo module. Little bugger. Excuse me, sir. I wasn't focusing on you. Thankfully, you are high enough that I'm not clipping my shots. And you haven't got anywhere near enough rails to contend with my firepower. I'm going to go into the air, though, because I am scared of that Tesla. We are Spider-Man. Me. I will say, this robot climbs very well, much better than the flyer walker I currently have on the leveling series. I was hoping to sack off the weapon, but sadly not quite. Oh, can we stop him from healing? Yes, we can. He is, in fact, a flak. Okay, I'm about to be missiled, but I think it's worth it if we get one more shot. There we go. Potentially losing our life, but guaranteeing his death. It was definitely worth it. Okay, there we go. So far, pretty good opinion of this robot. Not too happy with the weapon clipping, but I certainly see why he's gone with that to preserve the style of the robot. You're probably healing. Yes, you are. Okay. That's going to be a bit more obvious soon. In the next update, we are going to actually see like a glow around targets that are healing, which is very, very nice indeed. Or some other indicator. I can't quite remember what they were saying. Darn it. What am I clipping into? There we go. Must be in a really weird position then. And down goes your flak weapon. Come on, show me that hover. There we are. Boom. Come on, there we are. We're fine. I think he may have spent the full volley as well, which is very, very nice. All of his energy gone. Spotted everyone. And I'm going to assume you're all healing. We're going to take a shot anyway, just in case. Didn't see a heal. But saying that, I don't think I actually did damage. I think I just knocked off his shield. Well, attacked his shield. Did damage to his shield. His shield was hurt. One more shot there. There we go. There goes most of his weapons. We've only took a bit of damage. Well, we're taking a lot more damage now, but still. Darn it. I thought he was going to continue moving backwards. That would have been a pretty stale-matey fight. Actually, no, it wouldn't. We've still got most of our weapons left. Mostly just took damage in our core. Okay, great. Stopped his invisibility module there. His ghost module, as it's called. Even though I keep calling it the chameleon module, which I believe is from Crossout. I'm trying to defend you, friend, but not until they come out of there. No, 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 don't fall off, you stupid robot. Obey me! I am your master! There we go. We're fine. Gee, I wonder if you're healing. Why, yes he is, sir. Yes he is. Yeah, also healing, as you can see when I damage the weapon, it goes grey and then changes colour. Aha! No full healing for you. The weapon clipping is a little bit annoying, it must be said. He just doesn't like healing to full, clearly. Aha! There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Goodbye to your main weapon. If we can hit that arrow rod in the centre there, we can basically knock off almost all of his weapons. But I can't. Ah, darn, I really hope that shot hit, but I didn't see the red dot on the thing. Uh-oh, keep moving, there is a missile launcher right there. Hit him, but sadly he is healing, so it wasn't absolutely worth a shot. Very close battle. I'm very happy with it. I actually do prefer battles like this. We need to go to a different position. Right here is just not... I'd rather be a bit more vulnerable, but actually help out the team a bit more. Uh-oh, down. Okay, we're still stalled, and we're okay. Hopefully he won't see us, because he will get the explosion off if he does hit us. I have no idea what was just hitting me then. Thanks, mate. Neck trampling all over us. Wow, he really hates us. The mech was clearly the one doing the damage, but he was just focusing on me the entire time. And I can't blame him. I'm in a very vulnerable position with only one leg currently functioning. Oh, that Tesla though. Teslas do so well, but saying that, their damage is being nerfed very, very soon, so enjoy it while you can, lads. Including me, because I've been loving my little Tesla robot. It's been like the most fun robot I've played in ages. Well, there goes his flak, and there goes one of his protos, and there goes his life. Ah, Tesla! Hello! Come on, take off! Take off. You can do it, I believe in you. Or we could just actually fire at the Tesla, that would be a smart idea. Wait, did I die? That was like the least obvious death ever. I just kind of faded out rather than an explosion or anything, which is kind of bizarre, because I was being killed by a sodding Tesla. The explodey weapon. Haha! That flip though. Okay, I'm gonna go and actually take the higher ground again. I don't like being down here. Walker Flyers generally... Oh, yay, we win. Walker Flyers generally not suited for one-on-one combat in the middle of a battle. And we do just about win. Okay then, excellent. A glorious attempt. So, I don't think... no. We'll just do an elimination. I was about to say the video's dragging on a little bit, but honestly, half of that's been taken up by me waffling on about that stupid bug. Certainly not fair on the robot's creator to simply go away now. Tank Rhino. Okay, cool. So anyway, opinions on the robot after the first battle. It's good. It's easy to maneuver. Its climbing capabilities are fantastic because of the leg placement, although the legs are a bit too vulnerable. It definitely could be sturdier, even for a Walker Flyer, and I am still having a lot of issues with the clipping weapons. I thought I wouldn't, but the fact is, when you're latched onto somewhere, there is a good chance of you twisting round. Now, I will say this could be fixed by using strafing. However, I am not happy using Walker Flyers with strafing. I think it just doesn't suit them as well because of fine controls. When you're aiming at a target, when you're trying to latch onto somewhere and get a good perch, if you turn around, you can easily flip yourself off of off of cliffs, you can fall off of things. It tends to be a lot worse than it is good. But that depends on how you're using the Walker Flyer. Again, if you're making it a bit more brawly, admittedly not the best type of robot to do that with, but if you are doing it like that, then strafe mode would be good. I personally would never use strafe mode on a Walker Flyer rail, so I won't really take that too much into consideration. Anyway, elimination. Let's see how we do there and give our final opinions on this robot. Into elimination we go. Let's see if we are just as good here as we were in the other battle. And, oh my god, is that a tiny little helicopter holding a dog? That may be the best robot I have ever seen in my life. 5 for style, and we appear to be doing horrible things to a flyer. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, that was a very good start to the fight. I'm sorry, I literally didn't mean that. I was looking at the adorable dog being winched by the helicopter. As we sodomized the flyer. I can't stop laughing. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, I have the most cringy laugh. Okay. Laugh. I'm back. Now let's shoot things. Don't know why I did a laugh for, but that apparently worked. Oh, my lord. At that point, Lathrix realized he had been doing YouTube a little bit too long. It's been 2 years. My mind is long gone. This is what happens when you talk to yourself for a living. Eventually you start laughing at your own jokes, and then it's just a slippery slope into just chaos and madness. For the glory of chaos! I love killing mechs mid-air. It's so climactic. They jump, they're in the air, it's a glorious moment, and then boom. I'm going to go for your legs because I'm going to be really annoying. There we go. Try and run away. I dare you. Ow. Ow. See previous ow. Okay, now I'm going to back off. I was going to continue. I was going to continue, but no. Yeah, that larger rail just dominated us. I don't know why I just didn't duck first. It really should have been that simple. I am the more frail of these two bots, and I didn't get the first 2 shots. Then I missed my attempt at shooting back. Maybe I should duck. I'm going to do one more elimination, because that was just me being so damn distracted. It was unbelievable. Trying again, this time hopefully without a helicopter winching a dog, making me so distracted I say very bizarre things and then just keep on getting shot without really fighting back. Yeah, that was a bit of a mouthful, so let's carry on, and hopefully this time we'll do a bit better. That's a robot which is just made of plasma. On the upside, we have 2 dinosaurs on our side, so that's pretty good. I'm going to assume you're in a platoon, otherwise that is like the most lucky coincidence ever. Does it actually show if people are in platoons anymore? Because I haven't seen the number for it in ages. You know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next to your name. I'm not moving past here for a second. I would like you, Mr. Tanky Mk Dinosaur Face, to go forward. Go forward. That is so darn creepy. Please go forward and stop staring at me. God damn it, animals. Why are you so against me today? I just want to play the game of Robocraft. Just let me do it, please. That's a face. Is that... Okay, I've got to give him credit. That looks fantastic for what it is. Elimination. What the hell's happened to you, my poor baby? What happened since I left you for Team Deathmatch? I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm just going to go back down here again like last time. Screw it. Stop. Oh, elimination. Why? Come on. Don't make me laugh. Just let me shoot it. This is Robocraft. This is super serious business. Stop making me giggle. Are you having a giggle with me, mate? Is that what's going on right now? I swear on my mum I'm going to rail you in the face. That sounded bad. I'm going to shoot you angrily. How's that? Try to hit a little medic a little bit. I've got too many medics. They're putting out a lot of hurt on their team, but they're just healing constantly. Stop healing Hitler's face and let us kill him! Oh no, our dino's in the middle of all this. You can do it. Why do I keep going through his shield for? Because it's an easy target. Because it's an easy target. To be fair, if you do break that shield off, it does make him incredibly vulnerable. Damn it, he's still alive. Is that a bannable thing to do? Because I know being insensitive about a lot of things like that can get you banned on Robocraft. They are very happy to ban people who do stuff like that, but, I mean, the actual level of detail in that thing is ridiculous. It's just so bad. There's dinosaurs shotgunning Hitler in the face. Can we please appreciate that at least? I'm so sorry, creator of this robot. You have had the weirdest episode. Bugs and weird robots and me becoming completely distracted by everything. I shot Hitler through the eye! I shot Hitler through the eye! I think Hitler might be dead now, okay. Okay. So I can stop saying his name. Excellent. I'm so happy I got that shot. Slowed him down a little bit. And we got him. Excellent. One enemy left. Seems like you're yeah, there he goes. Okay then, second place. I'm hoping that was one of the dinosaurs, honestly, because they definitely deserve it. Both of them ran forward and honestly won us that match. Oh, that was such a weird experience. Can I have something good? I mean, just like, memorate this. No, I can't. Okay, then. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Next time, well, next time, it's all up to you. If you would like to see your robot in a future episode of Factory Fun, then of course, please give me your robot name, your username, and what type of robot it is in the description below. I would also very much appreciate how much CPU the robot is. Any CPU is now accepted, as I am now level 150. Next time, I shouldn't be messing up every single word, and not so distracted, because that was just bizarre. Thank you for watching. I'm going to now have a nice cup of tea, relax, and record something else. Thank you, and goodbye.